Once the famous life coach and mentor Miles Monroe said, "The wealthiest places in the world are not gold mines, oil fields, diamond mines or banks. The wealthiest place in the world is the graveyard. There lies the companies that were never started, masterpieces that were never painted. In the graveyard there is buried the greatest treasure of untapped potential." Now, how many ideas and visions do you hold that will go to the grave with you? How many dreams will that fear inside you kill that makes you sit on the fence and do nothing? Just hang on before you surrender your ideas and dreams. I have to tell you a few stories. Who would have thought that managing poops of pets would bring millions of dollars to someone someday? Yes, Jacob and Suzanne Janilio from Washington DC. This couple had an immense love for the pets. They turned their love into a multi-million dollars business. They made sure that the waste generated by the pets shouldn't discourage the other people from loving the animals either. So they formed a company that will come racing to your backyards to clean up the mess your pets have created. They call it the Pooper Scooper. Now imagine this couple standing in front of an investor and asking for investment in this idea 17 years back. They would have been reduced to a laughing stock. But this small idea turned out to be a gold mine for them. Today, earning $5 million in revenue every year, the company is currently operating in 22 states of America with 55 franchises in total. And in coming time, they are looking to expand it into 250 in total. Really, no one would have ever imagined that an idea can also make the pets poop millions of dollars. The relatives and friends of this 7-year-old boy in early 20th century used to hear the knock on the door, and upon opening it, they used to find this kid with sheets of different drawings in his hands, selling them door to door. Now, how many kids of his age would be doing it back in that time? Maybe they would draw something and leave it in school for the teachers to evaluate it, or at the maximum hang them on the walls framed in swanky classy frames. But this kid had other ideas. That's why this kid went on to become none other than Walt Disney, whose drawings transcended into characters, and those characters even today never cease to amaze us. Other kids who could be even better at drawing than Walt Disney couldn't tap this idea and nurture their passion into something big. But that door-to-door selling kid showcased his talent to the entire world. Today, the company named after his founder Walt Disney earns an annual revenue of $55 billion, and the man who was rejected by the studios and employers due to lack of imagination is employing almost 200,000 people. Who says that we can't paint and draw our own destiny? Kevin Plank, a 23-year-old American football player who used to represent University of Maryland as team captain. Having acquired the reputation of the sweatiest guy of the team, Kevin was sick and tired of having to change those sweaty t-shirts that he wore under his jersey. He wanted to get rid of this messy sweat. So he came up with an idea of using a moisture-wicking synthetic fiber to make t-shirts that wick the sweat out so that it can evaporate faster. He started making the prototypes for his fellow players who joined NFL, and after a successful test run, he started manufacturing the same t-shirts on large scale with more efficient microfibers. Kevin never let a small problem make him suffer. And the big solution to the smallest of the problem gave birth to a company with an annual revenue of $1.47 billion today. This company is known as Under Armour, giving stiff competition to the biggest of sports apparel brands like Nike and Adidas today. Don't sweat out on hearing this hugely successful story. Suppose you are an engineer earning lakhs of bucks every month, settled in a country like Dubai and basking in the luxuries. The future looks even brighter with offers from multinational companies. It sounds like one of the most ideal situations someone would like to be in. But not for PC Mustafa. Hailing from India originally, he gave up his high-paying job and settled life to give something back to the society where he had a humble beginning once. Son of a coolie, born in a poor family, Mustafa battled all hardships to claim an honorable place for himself in life. but he put at stake all this hard-earned lifestyle to make a difference in the lives of those people who were less privileged. He came back to India and ventured into business of ready-to-cook traditional food items. They started with these two food items with a small investment of just 25,000 rupees. And this small start with a big purpose became a company earning more than $23 million in revenue each year. Mustafa employed hundreds of people from his native village. Today the company is operating in 12 cities in India and in Dubai, and as well with 7 food items under its brand. What a delicious recipe of success and a cause. It's not about how big the idea is. It's all about how big you can make out of it. What purpose is your idea serving? The bigger the purpose, the bigger the idea has the potential to scale heights and enormity. If the purpose of idea is passion, love, artistry and perfection, it will be nurtured into an evolution, as you saw in the stories that I told you. The idea driven by the purpose of greed, obsessions and envies seldom bears the rich fruit. It's the intent of the idea. An idea doesn't have any magnitude of its own. It's the magnitude of human efforts, emotions and vision that make it grand in magnitude. When you commit yourself to an idea with all your focus and every iota of energy of your existence, it starts growing. It starts manifesting. Do you think you have an idea that is worth developing and going after? Do you think you love something so much that you will never be tired of doing it? Do you think there is a passion seething inside you to step beyond the walks of ordinary? Do you think your idea can bring the change the way something is seen in this world? Then don't wait. Get up and hustle. Take the first step. Take a leap of faith, and your purpose and commitment will give you the wings to fly.